What's up, everybody? Welcome in for some Vampire Survivors. We're back to check out the update. Ponko went ahead and did some Giga Chad shit and just released a bunch of free content. I can already see there's a bunch of new characters in here, as well as we never actually beat the Emerald Diorama content. So there's a bunch of new characters. There's also a bunch of new characters added to the Ode to Castlevania stuff, as well as maybe even some others elsewhere. So a bunch of new content added there. I was just noticing that we've got some new adventures. It looks like this one maybe came out with the Coop, the Two Ended Ice Age, but now there's a Tides of the Viscari adventure. There's also an Ode to Castlevania adventure. Look at that art, man. That's awesome. That's sick as hell. Yeah, there's also a Contra DLC in this game. Hey, what's up, Squid? Yeah, this is a brand new game. Vampire Survivors, I've never played it before. Blind playthrough. Yeah, for anyone new around here, I played a ton of this game when I first started streaming. I did like 200 episodes of it on YouTube. Hey, Leah, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Let's go. That's so nice. I appreciate you. Thank you. Played a ton of this game, but it's now been a while. It's now been a while since I've played it. So I did go into the collection, and I took away everything except the normal stuff and this new DLC, Ante Chamber. So, chat told me we got to go to Moonglow to unlock it. I say we go classic and we play Antonio in Moonglow, and let's go 6 weapons, man. No eggs. 6 weapons, no eggs, Moonglow me. Yeah, we even have an exclamation point there. They're telling us. Can I just skip this for right now? Yeah, just skip me. Let's buy the thing. Am I missing something? Is it a different merchant? Is it him instead? Here, we got new weapons here. Another merchant, okay. Should I just look around now and there's another merchant here somewhere? Oh man, I missed Vampire Survivors music. This is what we're talking about. Oh, I see the blue glowing lady. I see the indicator. I see the indicator. We're getting there. We're getting there. Don't worry. Oh, it feels good to be back, man. It feels good to be back. We're surviving the vampires again. And we got all this new content, the Ante Chamber DLC. Absolute insane value, Vampire Survivors here. Cool. All right, and there it is. Westwoods, 23 little clovers. We unlocked a bunch of stuff. Shooting enemies, 3 unlocks. Joker Disc, Ante Chamber. Huh. The 3 unlocks part is weird, but whatever. Let's check it out. I'm going to stick Antonio. We'll leave everything normal. And yeah, Ante Chamber me. Fearsome fools flock to this extra-dimensional card carnival, where survival is a high-stakes game. The beastly buffoons that prowl this floating funhouse aren't bluffing. The player card's right, or the joke will be on you. All right. Let's go ahead and turn off Arcana's... Let's turn off everything. Let's just play a normal... Let's just play a normal run of Ante Chamber and see what it's like. Oh, it's literally the Balatro map, man. And I've got a little guy with me. Oh, yes! The Balatro music! I gotta remember Vampire Survivors stuff. I think we're gonna pass on Pichone for right now. They're gonna pass on Pichone. Phaser is incredibly good, but it's incredibly loud. It's incredibly loud, and I want to hear the music, so let's get rid of Phaser. Yes! Oh, this is a new weapon. Aims an enemy in the face direction, stockpiles projectiles when enemies are out of range. Okay. Try it. Lemon and tea go together like milk and cookies? Yeah, people love that shit. I'm not a tea enjoyer. I'm a noted tea denier. Also, game feels a little loud to me. Hey, Saltrum, thank you for the resub with Prime. I appreciate you. Love you some Vampire Survivors. Let's go. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. The music, they're bops, but I feel like we gotta adjust our volume a little bit here. Let me know if that's good or if that's too quiet now, chat. What's this little guy doing, by the way? Oh, wait, did a bat just steal away our guy? I think a bat just stole away our guy. Do we have a map? We don't have a map, but the map is big. And it looks like there's a character to unlock, top left. Watch out for my money. You like tea, but you gotta be in the mood for it? Yeah, I'm just not a tea guy. Oh, wait. Up here at the top left, we do have the little Joker guy, like, as an item. Santa water is goated. Shoots your money. Oh, I see that. I see the little guy's literally shooting my coins out. You fuck. That's interesting. That encourages me to try to get as much money as possible to keep him firing, most likely. What kind of run are we going to go for? I got to remember all, like, the synergies and stuff. It's truly been a while. You're going to get me a tracked orb. You're going to get me the max health thing. I do love a little King Beyblade. And you know what? If we're going to play a run back in Vampire Survivors, I say we take it fucking classic. Bible me to the king's degree, baby. Respectfully disagree on that one. I love me a good glass of sweet tea. I've never had sweet tea, to be very fair, Flood. And I'm aware that disliking tea is an L take, just like disliking pickles is an L take, you know? I do love a little area. We could just go super classic Vampire Survivors and get the axe to evolve it with area. I'm not gonna fuck with Tirajisu this time. Avid coffee drinker? Me too. I have like 1 cup of coffee a day religiously. I love coffee. Water, coffee, beer, and red wine. Yeah, sometimes Gatorade. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I did. We love armor, but I don't know if we're going to take Rune Tracer, despite it being one of the earliest, like, really strong weapons, IMO. The last time I played Vampire Survivors, there were like 12 characters, and they were still adding evolutions to the base weapons. I remember those days too, Mira. I played in, like, the original early access. I've played, you know, many different phases of Vampire Survivors. Hopefully the bitrate's holding up alright, by the way. Got that feral cat poof copy that's like 1,500 per pound. What? No? Say more about that. It's all the run. Go more Santa water. We don't want to go too wide. You do want to try to go tall in Vampire Survivors. Most 2 cups of coffee to Dr. Pepper or Pepsi a day. Keeps me at bay. Let's go. Yeah, I definitely, if I don't get that 1 coffee, the caffeine addiction will get to me. This is cool, man. That's the name? That's crazy. Not gonna lie, having not known of this game other than from the BRB screen, I thought this was just a really good game from like 1996. I mean, there's something to that, but no. And there's Rune Tracer after I spat in its face and told it its family sucks. It's a really good weapon. Maybe we should take it. It's super good. Garlic is also a Vampire Survivors classic. Obviously. Give me Rune Tracer. Fuck it. I'm going... Past Crunch is an idiot. Past Crunch is a dang idiot, chat. Are we gonna find our way around the map here? This is one of the things that's so fun about the later Vampire Survivors content is the intricacies of the map. Because that's one thing I really enjoy that Megabonk does, for example, is just, like, inspiring you to move around the map and, like, get stuff. What the fuck? There's bats carrying, like, a button with, you know, runes on it. Long live garlic. Rune Tracer rips. Blood, you also hate Hint of Lime Tostitos? Let's fucking go. Yep, get this for the evolution. I also love the concept of evolutions, which some Vampire Survivors likes do without, namely Megabonk. And then spell, but look at it's all coming together, baby. It's all coming together. Megabonk is one I want to try someday. Bird, it's so fun, dude. Megabonk has been, you know, my off-stream game for a while now. It's great. Axe me? Okay, we're going too wide, though, chat. This is a problem. I'm getting excited by the weapons I want to see for my synergies, but I should be making sure the weapons I have are strong enough to hurt stuff right now. The leveling whip again there is nice. That falls in line. That falls in line with that prerogative. Oh, Dirk gave 100 bits as well. Dirk, I didn't even see that. Thank you, buddy. You rule. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, for real. Huge W's from Dirk. Been enjoying it so much, I want to get him a shirt that says bonk till you drop. It's a good game. It's a good game. I'm out of the loop. What's Megabonk? DK, you would love it. It's Vampire Survivors in 3D. And it incorporates some Risk of Rain, like, item stacking elements. It's excellent. You would love it. Oh, we can level the outer saboteur. Saboteur. But instead, we're just going to pump Santa Water, because Santa Water goes freaking crazy. To be fair, yeah, and Vampire Survivors is also pretty meme and funny. I think Megamonk is PC only for now. I think it's PC only for now, but it had an incredibly successful launch, DK, so I guarantee you it's going to come to consoles and stuff. Maybe guarantee is a little heavy, but Megamonk will definitely be coming to consoles. It sold 1 million copies in like 4 days or something. Rune Tracer me? We're in a kind of tight spot here, but oh my god, this Vampire Survivors rendition of the Balatro theme is such a bop. You guys know how at the Game Awards they do that, they do the medley of all the Game of the Year, nominees? When the fucking, like, full orchestra, like, leaned into the Balatro theme in that medley? Oh my god, it was satisfying. So sick. Some people don't like how repetitive Balatro gets with, like, its music, but honestly, I think it's, like, hypnotic. Never heard the Balatro theme? Well, you're hearing, like, a cover of it right now. A reimagining of it right now. Also, we're absolutely gonna eat shit and die here. So that's fucking epic. Yeah, it was... Ooh! 1,500 buckaroonies! For our little guy to keep pissing. Actually, we might not die, chat. We've got no sustain, though. Level my pistols? Yeah, you gotta mash circle. It's all coming back to me. Because, yeah, Vampire Survivors has, for a long time, taken inspiration from, like, they did a whole bunch of Castlevania themes and, like, all the DLCs. They made, like, Vampire Survivors versions of a bunch of the songs, I fuck with the full orchestra on the Game of the Year. Yeah, it's so sick, Jay. And they got that, like, crazy flute guy also, who's, like, a meme and a recurring thing now. But no, I think that's an amazing idea. The medley of the themes, the Oscars should do that shit. It's hype as fuck. Dave, ice cream is coffee? Oh, yeah, and I love an espresso martini. Leah does, too. Walked off, so I don't know if it was mentioned. I'm like 90% positive Vampire Survivors is on mobile. Yeah, Vampire Survivors is on mobile. I think if this game looks at all interesting to anybody, it's like so worth it. It's very cheap to buy, and this game is just endlessly fun, man. Alright, let's keep looking around. Yeah, Vampire Survivors on anything. I'm proud. I'm, one of those hipsters that was like, I was there at the beginning, man. I've been behind this game from the damn beginning. How much on mobile? I mean, it's free to play, but in order to, like, get rid of ads permanently and kind of unlock the full game, it's like, yeah, $3 to $4, I think. Maybe $5 max. But yeah, you can definitely play it for free on mobile. Yeah, the ads are not forced even in the free version, but I think it's worth the couple of bucks. Because it makes it so you get like double the rewards at the end of each thing or whatever. They have some kind of shit like that. You put 2,000 hours plus into Vamp Survivors. It's a game you can play one-handed and split screen. It's so fun. Yeah, I love Vampire Survivors. Obviously, I mean, I wouldn't have done 200 episodes of it if I didn't like the game a lot. Pushed up co-op, I really want to try it, but it's not crossplay. Yeah, I could, we're on my PlayStation right now, because this was the file that I kind of did, like, on stream. But if we wanted to do some online co-op, and it's easily accessible on a new file, I could boot up the game on my PC. Hey, what's up, Macdella? Welcome in. Was that a while back, that message? Maybe. But welcome in. Gonna ask if it's not crossplay right now. I don't think it's crossplay. I could be wrong. Weird, I thought it was. More Beyblade? Dude, we're crushing it. I'm gonna die now that I said that, but we're crushing it. Look, for now, will we listen a bit? See ya? Hell yeah, Stripe. Alright, go Santa Water, because we need to get some evolutions going here, man. An evolved Santa Water, Labora, very, very strong. No crossplay, okay. Let's peek at the map real quick. I mostly want to get to that thing of, any of the things of cards and the question marks, our main thing. Oh, it's good to be back, baby. It's good to be back. We love some Vampire Survivors, man. Soundtrack's very nice. Yeah, Billy, you didn't play Balatro, right? Because it's very much so. This is the Balatro theme. Oh, we left a chest behind. Yan was all over it. Yan was like, heart. More axe. But yeah, it's not a massive amount. Nice. Missed it. They added a new kind of pickup. Go back into... Oh, yeah, the Parmagus. I forgot about you. I count you as part of the Castlevania, but I forgot. Parmagus, as well as one of the other Castlevania things, was actually like a mainline addition. One of the other items that showed up in Castlevania was actually supposed to be a mainline addition and not just that. Reroll me, by the way. Hollow heart. Yes. Left and up, so it's this die. Nah. Yeah, the mana something. Yeah. Alright, ammo me. Song of Mana, dude, that's it, Song of Mana, yeah, it increases your curse and, like, enemy quantity. Or it might not even be curse, it might just be enemy quantity. Something like that. It's funny how I've forgotten a lot of this stuff considering how much I played it, especially the Ode to Castlevania DLC. Like, I played, like, I don't know, 60 episodes or something of Vampire Survivors to, like, platinum the game, and then Ode to Castlevania came out, and I did, like, another 120 episodes of just Ode to Castlevania, because that DLC was so incredibly massive. Song of Mana, the weapon, not the passive? No, Song of Mana... Oh! Yeah, you're right. Song of Mana is the one that sends up the little, like, waves vertically. Right? Yeah. I was getting it mixed up. It's Corona's mana. Corona or something's mana. It still has mana in the name, the item. But yeah, it's something like that. Would love to get that sucky suck over there. And it just increases enemy quantity? Okay. That's still good. Increased enemy quantity is great. Summer's vertical attacks. Skullomania increased the curse level. Yeah. We got our involved whip. Too many things to remember. We all pushed a lot of the knowledge out in favor of, like, getting Noida knowledge in there, I've had to prioritize my, like, slow-ass hard drive in my brain. It's not an SSD, man. Alright. Oh, just Chroma's mana and the I Win Dark Arcana? Nice. Yeah, I never unlocked all the Dark Arcana, or at least they've been adding it over time, so there might be some new ones since I last played, but... He's gonna take me left. This is an interesting map, man. I'm gonna upgrade your storage space. Dude, I can't upgrade my mental storage space. I'm downgrading it every day. Each bowl I smoke downgrades my storage space. The Darkon and the Chicken update. A lot of it is OP. A lot of the Darkana is very OP. Vampire Survivors is a game that I think has leaned a little too hard, as much as I love it, into just allowing you to be, like, insanely overpowered easily. The goal of each run is to get insanely overpowered, but I think, you know, you gotta work for it to be fun. Then again, I feel like we're cruising along right now in this run, but I'm having a good time. Three new Darkanas from Easy to have seen this update. I'm still working on unlocking them. Nice. More Rune Tracer. Be a bullet hell, yeah. I feel like when you first play Vampire Survivors and you're like playing as Antonio on, you know, like the Mad Forest or whatever, it's like pretty challenging and you're like, you know, really having to prioritize your like upgrades and stuff. And eventually you kind of just like out level all that and you can just glass earth all the time, which is fun. Don't get me wrong. It's good dopamine. But I think the game has more longevity when you gotta like work for it. I know, it's so fun, Dirk. PC almost exploded after leaving this running endless all night. Made like 45 million gold. Yes. It's so funny they keep putting out free content too. Honestly, and I think it's... While I think it's partially them just being chill, I also don't think it's entirely altruistic. They're keeping themselves as a developer like very fresh in people's mind, and they're definitely working on like another game or something. Bitrate's getting fucked? Perfect. This game puts the light in roguelite, yeah. My example of a classic roguelite versus roguelike is Rogue Legacy. Because in Rogue Legacy, you're literally like getting stats that are like increased max health, increased damage. And you get that in this too, but you get it like a lot more in Rogue Legacy. You're like you're increasing your health 30 times throughout the game in Rogue Legacy. Yeah, bitrate's in the damn turlet. Where are these cards? I guess they must be right across the old way there, across the English Channel as it's called in some circles. Noid is very barely a roguelite, but I think most people treat it as a roguelike. Yeah, it depends how much of a stickler you want to be. It's mostly a roguelike, I would say. This is what it's like to other people when a few of us chatters start yapping on about PoE stuff. That's exactly what it's like, Mira. You got no idea what's going on with the vampire. We've lost Mira, folks. I've barely played Isaac Flood, but I would love to. I'm very aware of Isaac, you know. I've watched a decent amount of it, and I've played maybe... I do love Empty Tome. We're probably not gonna up... Well... No, I want to save my slots to get evolutions for other stuff. What are we missing right now? I'm missing armor for Rune Tracer, which I would really like to get. Yeah, Isaac, I've only actually myself played 10 or so hours, maybe? I'm not sure, I'd have to look. Not a lot. And I know very little compared to the average, you know, Isaac head, so it would be a fun one to check out on stream. The fuck? Enemy health is currently increased by 20%, damage by 10%. What does this mean? Do I get all 4 of these cards? Whoa. Conchetta Might gains 1 area. Regaining recovery. We have no recovery right now. That would be nice. Extra recovery or extra stuff. Reroll. Let's go this one. It's honestly not necessarily the worst. Or not necessarily the best. What happens if I boost it? Whoa. Greed. Start gaining a mount. A mount's pretty nice. Might every 5 levels. Spawn light sources after gaining a set amount of gold. Ooh, with max health. Duration, move speed, speed. Greed. Vanish, skips. Growth every level infinitely is pretty nice. Very nice, actually. This is super cool, Dirk. This is awesome. I love this. It's more picking stuff in a roguelike. Duration, speed, enemy spawn quantity is nice, but it does, you know, ooh, 400% area flat. Move speed, area, is bonuses lost. Oh, fuck you. Stacking 10-second, recovery bonus every time you take damage. Curse luck, armor every 5 levels, banish. Kind of think I like this one, man, because the light source is spawning. That'll save you later in the game. You're going to get a lot more drops. And we get 50% extra might. That's pretty good, man. I'm taking this one. Hey, thank you for the hydrate, Leah. Yeah, more Spellbinder's fine for now. I still want to try to get to this character. All right. Let's fucking go. Choose one and can hold 3. Nice. Can hold up to 3 of these cards. Yeah, that's a cool mechanic. I like it. Where does it show me them? Over there. So they're like Arcanas, Darkanas. It's another thing of cards. It's another thing of heckin' cards. We're closing in on the character, man. All right, careful. We got a bunch of praying mantises protected. I like how every single enemy has like a Joker face on, by the way, too. They're all just normal Vampire Survivors enemies. Oh, shit. Let's go, Leah. Another gifted sub to Flood. That's so nice. Thank you, Leah. She's banishing the ads. Gain more coins, what, just right now? Give me more Beyblade. Whoa, big button. Those 3 are separate and don't use the same slots. Yeah, I figured. Balatro, some card mechanic was guaranteed 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not mad about it at all. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, suck it, Bezos. No more ads for Flood. Okay, go Axe. Can you just pay for better cards? It kind of seemed like it. Labora. All right, we've won, chat. We got Labora. Over for them. Ad block Leah. All right. Huge. And did your limit gold, so it might just be pay to win? Yeah, I'm the same, Billy. My gold's incredibly high. We did literally everything in the game. We've done Sammy runs, like, you know. And we did everything in the game at a point. As many people have said, Vampire Survivors. Yeah, just keep going Beyblade. New character, baby. Don't know about pace, but the vampire's in another coffin. Classic. Who we got? A sexy Joker, man? Hope he's showing a little tum. Damn. Jimbo joins the Survivors. Classic. Classic. It is fun how indie games like have kind of developed this trait of doing this, where there's a lot of indie crossovers, you know? Shovel Knight will show up in a game, and the Hollow Knight protagonist will show up in something, and the Dead Cells guy is in another game. It's nice, you know? It has like a communal feel. Jimbo. It's nice, man. Okay, now I would really like to get the map if there is one, which maybe there's not. Vampire Survivors in Balatro is unexpected, but it's awesome. Yeah, for sure. I'm stoked on it, man. And like out of nowhere, Uncle is basically farm W's since they, you know, came onto the scene, except for Berserker Die. Berserker Die is just okay, IMO. It doesn't really live up to their brand. That was the first hit of brand equity for Ponkle. It's fun. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, but for them to put their weight behind it meant something, and I'm not sure it totally lived up to that. I know they didn't make it, but they, you know, put their weight behind it enough that all of the advertising was like produced by the Vampire Survivors developer, you know? That was sort of the thing everyone was saying about it. All right. Going Rune Tracer for now. We're looking for that armor, and by God, we're gonna get it. They did publish another one a while back. What else did they publish, Billy? I'm gonna do with faces. Like one of their kids made a school project, they had to support it, yeah. Right. Nothing else to really look for up here, so we should just start going back down. I'm kind of just curious. Obviously, the map is looping. It's interesting to me that there's no map to pick up, that is. And actually get to see where the fuck we're going. It's kind of nice in a way. Also, our damage is starting to not hold up, huh? If you look at the Damahe profile, some of these praying mantises are living for a long time. We've got geriatric praying mantises out here, and frankly, that's not, you know, our MO. We want these praying mantises to die young. You just checked a map? Yeah, but I don't have, like, there's no map pickup to fill in all the details of this map. I can see relatively where things are on just like a blank axis, or like a blank chart, but no actual detail to the map. Oh, that was Big Damahe from this, like, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what to call this guy. 34% rating, same as Berserker Die, so maybe it's not great. Probably okay, you know, Berserker Die was fun. Berserker Die was fun, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like it was bad, but... completely unplayable on my laptop, though. Yeah, just like slamming the keys. Basketball, I'm not a fan of the show. Games. Things are looking rough here. I don't know if we're gonna make it much past 20 minutes, but for our first run on the stage with, like, you know, it's alright. I'm content, man. Where's this chest? There it is. Let's go. That's an evolution chest, by the way. We need more Damahe, so an evolution's gonna do a lot for us. Let's go with a penta chest, baby. Give me that dopamine to the brain. Yeah. Penta chest me? You love to see it? I think my cats have started ripping into my arm of my chair here. 3 axes, yes. No evolution, though. We're gonna have to dig around to look for this armor. You have bit crushed on? What do you mean oh, for the chests. Actual arm, yeah. Alright, and there's our Evolved Bible. Yikes. I'm worried about the Damahe, man. I'm worried about the Damahe. We need about, what level's our Rune Tracer? It's pretty high. It's level 5, man. It's not like it's a total baby Rune Tracer. It's slightly more than a baby Rune Tracer. Yeah, I have Arcana and stuff, all that disabled. I disabled, like, Arcanas and Hyper and all that shit. Armor, there we go. Whoa. Ooh, that guy didn't take up one of my spaces, man. That guy didn't take up one of my spaces. Give me cooldown, then. It's the best passive in the game. Alright, here we go. Now, at this point, just armor me, honestly. That explains it. Explains what, Billy? Why I'm, like, having some difficulty with damage and stuff. I find that if you go right in with a lot of that stuff turned on, it sort of exemplifies, like, what I was saying before, where you will just, beyond a shadow of a doubt, absolutely destroy it first try no matter what. There was a moment at the beginning of this one where, like, we could have lost it if we didn't, you know, make good choices and whatever. So generally, especially for stream, I've found it more fun to just, like, not always be doing explicit challenge runs, but be taking some steps to not make it, like, actual soft, you know, baby shit. True, because I use everything in this stage is still hard. I don't know. I mean, we're doing okay for right now. I might get my words fed to me, though. We'll see. We'll see. That magnet we got there, all those levels, we're actually hanging okay. You enjoy Silent Old Sanctuary builds the most? Yeah, I like doing one weapon builds a lot as well. I like doing one weapon builds a lot as well. We did a lot of one weapon builds in my day, kid. All right, there's our evolved axe. We got super lucky we'll evolve those dual pistols, but I doubt it. There's our evolved rune tracer. That's gonna be some more power spikes. Although, look, it's taking a second to get these guys down. If you keep exploring, or I could just chill for a minute. I'm kind of down for chilling for a second. They hard, I'll pull up my 3E38 golden egg fella. Yeah, then if it's still hard then they fucked up the design, man. This is Vampire Survivors, baby. This is Vampire Survivors. So what's going on, everybody? How was everybody's Thursday? Shower time. Yeah, we'll catch you later, Billy. I could take a shower right now, too. Oh, I'm getting hit. No, we got him. I didn't even have to move, man. We got him. Load up, I need it for myself. It's good dopamine, man. This is Vampire Survivors. Need more area. A little projectile speed would go crazy on this build as well. I'm feeling the pinch of I've been playing so much Mega Bonk that I'm used to being able to get like all of the stats on every run. At least a little bit, even if it's not stats I'm like stacking on my tomes. You know, or like even if you don't take the lifesteal tome in Mega Bonk, you can get a little bit of lifesteal. You know, even if you don't get the projectile count tome, you might be able to get like a couple +1 projectiles in there and shit. But this is like, no, what you take is what you get. And that's it. That's it, baby. You know, if you think's true, yeah, there is some stuff like that. There is some stuff like that. Especially through characters that get like bonuses to other stats and all kinds of stuff. So there is some stuff like that for sure. And sometimes I think this kind of design is sort of for the better. I think Mega Bonk, sometimes against its merits, lets you kind of get that little bit of everything. Give me cooldown. It's the best stat in the game. Here, give me, I don't know, duration's fine. Cooldown, best stat in the game. Best stat in the game. I haven't been leveling this guy. I don't know that we really need to. All right. We're going to be hitting max build soon. Probably just me because I have all the OP weapons locked. It was only using the 6 new weapons out in the update. That's fair. I like to do that stuff. Once we start getting new stuff, I'll try to only use that. I did that a lot through my Vampire Survivors time playing. But for this first run, we had to just go in, you know? For this first run, I went in as Antonio with only base game weapons. I got this dual pistol for some reason. I'm not totally sure why, but you guys saw me unlock it. Feel good. In Anathema, the Darkana added in the chicken update is insanely OP. Lets you just infinitely scale all stats with any character. That's crazy. I mean, they clearly made their opinion on how OP you can be very clear when they released Sammy. If you play Sammy one weapon only, you just, like, the results are insane. The results are actually insane, you know? So, I feel like they drew a line in the sand there. And Chaos, yeah. Chaos was a while later, though, to be fair. And Chaos, you have to do a lot more to unlock, it feels like. Like, here's a player retired Poe and Peppino the Tree. Let's go. A garlic enjoyer, I see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Billy. Like, you could have Sammy very early and get, like, infinite gold very early, which is, like, kind of crazy, you know? Queen Sigma, yeah, Aga is very, very strong. But pales in comparison to some of the later ones. Although, her having, like, the, 100 banishes and stuff is really nice. We're at the 8th ante? Oh, is there an ante that's going up? The Glitch Reaper dude? Oh, yeah. Are you seeing our ante somewhere? The ante in Balatro normally... That thing's at level 9. Is it gonna go? Yeah, that's it. You got them up to the 2-minute Moonglow stage? Yeah. I see. 3 unlocks are based on total items and total progress. So on your overall total, you got 3 unlocks. You need to just play a single stage to proc the pop-up. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, normally the ante would show somewhere right around here, I think. Say, like, ante 11, like, right here. You build her properly. Sigma done right covers the screen stuff just as much as the next OP guy. She's never seen mobs. That's fair. Yeah, she's strong. Don't get me wrong. She's strong. She's strong as cock. Alright. I'm not necessarily saying we're going to hit 30 minutes, though, because this game's going to have some rough pushes. Most likely, like, 28.5 is going to be bad. 29 minutes will also probably be bad. Right now, just all these flowers are... This is kind of rough. Thankfully, look at fucking Labora doing work, bro. I bet you when we see the stats at the end of the stage, Labora is going to be the star of the show. It just always does such crazy damage. If you can get some area, some duration, some projectile speed, or any of the mix of those... It's just gonna... It exists on the stage for a long time. Everything walks through it to get to you. It just does large Damahe. That's all there is to it. Plain and simple. It pushes numbers. 3 minutes to go. We crossed over 27 minutes. Uh-oh, we're getting a bunch of Minotaur-looking guys. We can hang for right now, though? Troll Bomb is crazy. Yeah, Troll Bomb's insane. We're actually about to eat shit and die. It's over. We could walk around to get some levels and try to just heal from floor chicken, but I think it's clearly tipped to the point where our build just isn't cutting it, man. Yeah, it's over. I'd be very surprised, at least, if it wasn't over. Yeah, there it goes. Damn it. Hey. It ain't over. It ain't over. Try to get more levels quickly. There's got to be like a red gem around. I took so much damage doing that. Immediately down to like no health again. That was stupid. That was stupid. Do we have another one? No. Damn. Hey, 2 achievements. We got Jimbo. And we defeated the Crimson Heart in the Ante Chamber, so we got Hyper. Nice. Alright. Well, a lot of the time we stick to just 1 run per episode, but for this one, since we didn't even get to play as one of the characters yet, let's put another episode, another run in here. And let's play Jimbo wherever the fuck he is. Gotta look to 1 million characters here. What's up, Cooper Fox? Welcome in. Jimbo, where are you at, my guy? There he is. 777 can always find Serverots. Starts with a Serverot draft. Has a Serverot level multiplier of 4. Are Serverot the cards? They're probably the cards. Try it. I'm just going to stick to it. Leave everything alone. I'm not going to click any of this shit still. This is the type of gameplay that makes you feel like a god big time. Yeah, be the bullet hell, baby. Survivor Tarot. Yeah. What's this one, by the way? 1% might every level, uncapped. Temporary, 100% cooldown reduction when skipping a level up. So if you're in deep shit, you can skip a level up and do giant Damahe. What do the rest do? Boost speed. On revive triggers rapid fire. I mean, I think I gotta take the infinitely scaling might. Want a prediction? Yeah, why not, Mira? That's a good call. Do we hit 30 minutes? Foil as a random bonus. That's cool. It's got like the bonuses from Balatro with like foil, and there might be like a negative or something. The boost cost, yeah. That probably scales with how much money you have, I bet, or something. I'm just gonna take that one though. The fuck? How does this work, man? Don't go phaser. Don't go phaser. Go on. We did Santa Water last time. Let's mix it up. Go Vento Sacro. We could try to go both whips and make Giga Whip. What was the NPC? I actually don't know. I didn't see. Don't take Greatest Jubilee either. I don't want any of this stuff. Give me something else. Yeah, give me the guns. Give me the shooty guns. We're gonna go for lots of combining weapons. All in win. Let's go, Dirk. Huge. I appreciate you, bud. Look at all that unbelief. Oh, yeah. Gaze of Gaia. That was like... This one's like kind of crazy, right? This one's like a little bananas. Why don't you give me Duplicator? Does that do anything for our default weapon? Damn it, it doesn't. I was curious to try. If it gave us another... Or I guess I should have known, because we always have +1 area. By default, we have +1 area. Okay, we do want to find some of these other cards, though. These cards are good. Well, we'll definitely go Lightning Ring eventually, so that we get that evolution, at least. There you go. Now we need to work on getting the other whip and the other gun, though, if we want to get these combos. Like this weapon, it's fun, man. Effect lasts longer, cooldown increased. Huh, that's interesting. Makes it worse. I guess, actually, maybe it's just accounting for time that it's gone. Does that make sense? If the cooldown starts from the second it fires, it makes sense that they have to add a second to the cooldown if it lasts longer. Victory Sword. Very good, but I'm actually going to skip it for right now. More Vento Sacro for now is fine. One bet bigger than losing, so I get to show feet sooner. Oh yeah, I forgot. You spent all that shit on show feet. You play Balatro? Yeah, I played a whole bunch of Balatro. I love Balatro. I'm a big fan of a roguelike deck builder just in general. Fun genre, man. I think Slay the Spire is probably one of my all-time favorite roguelikes. It's just amazing. And I really enjoy... I've played a bunch of other deck builders like Balatro and Monster Train and whatever. I can't think of other ones right now. But a bunch of other deck builder games. But also Clank is a great board game. That's like a deck builder board game. Oh, look at that. I mentioned Monster Train. That's funny. Where are we going here? We got a full screen clear? Do I give a shit? My message is now invalid. Yeah, I played a bunch of Monster Train 1, and I bought Monster Train 2 at one point, intending to play it on stream and just haven't yet. But at some point, we'll do that. I've got it in the library. What is this counting up number doing, by the way? Does this thing do more damage for each enemy it kills or something? How do y'all reckon a Slay the Spire versus mode could work? It would have to be IMO. It would have to be versus in like a way where you're like racing against each other, PvE or something. Because a big part of the crux, at least in my opinion, of what made Slay the Spire feel different to play was the clear indication of exactly what the enemy's going to do on the next turn. You base like so much around that in Slay the Spire. So not having that indicator via playing against another person, I feel like maybe there's a way to work around that. But yeah, like a race to a boss would be fun. That's, the UFO 50 deck builder party house has a multiplayer mode, and that's like a race to the win. But you're pulling from the same pool of cards. So imagine if like a Slay the Spire race had it where, you know, you had to both pull from the same pool of cards. That's like what this is after. I don't know, actually, it could just be a visual to represent the score in Balatro. I feel like it's not just a visual. Could be wrong. Just see what the other player is or choose debuffs. Yeah. Stuff like that where there's some interaction across the runs is good. We gotta get the highest score. Can't believe we wasted our shit on Duplicator. I mean, we'll get the evolution with Lightning Ring. Which I do kind of enjoy. I feel like Lightning Ring's like sort of bad, but I just like it, man. We are doing pretty shitty right now, though. I'd really rather not lose this run. Dirk went all in. Dirk's a nice guy. He doesn't deserve to get, you know, fucked over. A bag of McDonald's French fries? Dude, it does. It's like the exact McDonald's, like, shades or something. Get the extra projectile one here. It's kind of brutal, dude. This is kind of brutal. It's just satisfying sweeping it across the enemies, you know? It's one of those. You want to evolve the weapon? I hope I do. I don't know what it evolves with, and I don't want you guys to tell me. We suss out evolves around here. I sussed out every damn evolve through the entire Ode to Castlevania DLC. Yes! Second gun! Second gun! I sound like an average American 15-year-old. Vento Sacromy? Need to worry about it. I trust you. Thank you, Dirk. Thank you for believing me, Dirk. It means the world. Alright, yeah, keep going with the Infernolatro. Lasts longer, cooldown's increased. Not new around here, I know to tell you when you ask. I appreciate you, DK. Wish you could order just a single medium Macca's fries all the time. I'm glad they charge delivery and service. Yeah, it keeps you honest. Mira did bet against me. Mira is just gaming the system for points, though, Dirk. She goes in if there's a juicy bet. She'll just go in on it. I've learned that. You pick up a thing or two watching your mods bet against you day in, day out. I don't think you'll struggle with it. If I had to guess, this weapon would evolve with the Duration Tome. Which I'm probably, like, not gonna take this time, to be honest. Just because of, like, our current build. But maybe next run. Because we're gonna play Vampire Survivors for the rest of the stream tonight. So we're gonna do a good few runs. Got up to 50 there. Is it getting bigger? Look closely at it, chat. I think it might increase in size as it kills enemies. Teraji Sue would go crazy right now. Yeah. Love to see a little Teraji Sue. Gotta stream as if your mods don't actively war with you. It's true. You need the back and forth. You need the back and forth. And there's our other whip. Actually very nice. We've got two of our combos just in the chamber, bro. Alright. Give me more now. Stick to guns first. We really do want a Teraji-Sue, though. Love to see a little Teraji-Sue. The description said something about growing slightly with kills, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that must be what it is. Like, the area is going up a little bit as you continue to kill with it, which is cool. And also means that area could maybe be the thing it evolves with. I still feel strongest about duration right now, though. Order 20-piece McNuggets, large order fries, and a large soda. Yeah, that sounds bomb as hell. I'm so hungry, chat. Wait, why did I come back up here? I was going down this way for the cards, but I got distracted by yapping. This streamer guy constantly demanding for us to shit on his tits, and now asking chat to look closely at his thing getting bigger. I mean, sex sells, Mira. What are you gonna do? All we're doing on Twitch.tv is spreading for bread. I'm showing my feet. I'm letting you guys shit on my tits. This is 2025. This is how you make a living. What am I supposed to do? I didn't design the game. I'm just a player, baby. Hollow Heart is good here. Sit on this point. Horn Pop. I mean, if it would sell. Leah, would you be okay with me showing my pee-pee for money? She said if it'll buy us a house. Which I agree with, frankly. I dated a girl at one point who had an OnlyFans profile. And I remember she was like expecting it to like bother me, and I was like, no, get that bag, you know? And then if anything, as we continued to date, I was honestly like, I've talked about this particular ex in the past. We were just misaligned on like our degree of like ambition. But she was like, you know, I'm making money in OnlyFans. And then she like never like posted on it or anything. So honestly, I never actually said anything. I never was like, please create more pornography. But in my brain, I was like, if you're really trying to do this OnlyFans thing, you should definitely like post more and interact with your audience and stuff. I didn't say that. That's what I was thinking. She would post like once a month on her OnlyFans and then be like, I don't know why people aren't subbing to me. And I was like, I think I know. All right. Yeah, get this level 8. Have it on Christmas as a present. Quick Isaac run and got to floor 1 C-section out at the end with a build that destroys because my children explode. Nice, Granny. Your children exploding as a congenital trait is an interesting thing to be a positive, but you know, make it all work, man. Make it work for you. I am very excited to play Isaac at some point on this channel. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Just because I know so comparatively little about it compared to most, you know, gamers TM. Yeah, more lightning ring. Build's looking okay so far, by the way. We're just kind of fishing for tier Jisoo. Stick to the guns. In that case, I expect you to wear a Christmas bow on your first video when you finally launch it. Whip. Last year on Christmas, actually, I remember I put out a video playing as the Christmas tree in Vampire Survivors, and it, like, did pretty well. For, like, you know, a Vampire Survivors VOD back then, you know, comparatively to the other similar posts I had. That was good about that. I cared about that streak. I posted a Vampire Survivors video every single day for quite a while. In like 7, 8 months. Hey, what's up, Stripe? Welcome back. Gimme. Okay, we got a poly in here. Double most starting bonuses. Cooldown, minus 60% might. No, thanks. Boost me. Ooh, what's this one? So this is Gala. Gala? Bats with balls. Instead of Tarot, it could be Cervero. Cervero? Specific build. Bonus. Amount every 10 levels, 3 times. Gain Perfusion d'Amore after 8 levels. Is that like an Arcana? 1% duration every level. It's not great for like our specific build except for that one weapon. And it's 2 of them, man. So you're getting 2% duration per level. That's kind of fucking crazy. Yeah, and it is 80 levels for that one. 1 Banish, whatever, man. Overheal plus 16 gains 3% might. This is a super cool mechanic, man. I love this. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be the duration one, honestly. Even though it only benefits like one of our weapons, we're going to open up some slots later. We could pick up some more duration weapons. It's just, it's the best value of all of them by a long shot. Have you vamping your survivors? No, I've not played as horse. We unlocked Jimbo from Balatro, so we're playing... Yeah, the area is good for everything too, Cooper. You're right. We're playing as Jimbo. We're trying to, like, unlock Balatro weapons and stuff. Lots of new stuff to unlock. Fun being back, man. Hopefully y'all are enjoying watching it. Jisoo, yes! Let's go, baby! Yes, hell yes, Saltheron. Okay, hit me with this. Jisoo. Not that we even really need it leveled. I think it only gets 2 levels anyways, right? Yeah, so take it out of the pool, which is pretty nice considering... Honestly, actually, thinking about it now, getting Duplicator, getting Jisoo, these are good because we're going to need so many of our levels to go into weapons, considering we have 2 weapons that we're combining. If you go for, like, mega combined builds, it's tough because you need to just, like, level a shitload to get it. Kind of nostalgic? Hell yeah. The track's doing it for me, it really is. Hi, Gizmo. Oh, she's being so cute, Chad. Hold on, look at this. I'm gonna wait for the chest to open. Oh, no, she stopped doing it. Never mind. She's still being cute, but not as cute. False alarm. False alarm. Alright, yeah, more whip's fine. We could have re-rolled to try to get the guns up quickly, but it's okay, I think. Actually, maybe not. We might just die. We do have Jisoo, though, so we're alright. The one thing is, if you use both of your Jisoo revives, you do lose the item. You can no longer get it for the evolution. So we do not want to lose both of these Jisoo revives and lose the item before we get the evolution. That would be dog shit. So, with that in mind, push for the pistols faster. Because we might lose these damn revives. Ooh. Oh! There goes one, but that's okay. We stay up. Grab the chicken. Use the time stop. We're not holding up with the Damahe for right now, though, which is a big problem. Here's how your levels were looking, and then you just got that level up, so I don't need to ask you to pause. Hell yeah. We can't evolve lightning rings, so keep pushing it. The duration should already be paying off a little bit. We're getting some pretty high combos on this thing. Yep. And that's now we can evolve you. We're at 12 minutes. The next boss chest certainly should be a silver chest, meaning it'll allow us to evolve our weapon if we have one available. And now we do. So, hey, there's that guy, this blue button guy here. Theoretically, no, look for guns. Come on. Please? There you go. We have a lot of rerolls, at least. We have a lot of rerolls, so we can leverage that. Chicken to the right. Did I already get it? This guy in the corner spot. Turn away and then turn back towards him. Yeah. It also looks like it's not enemies killed. It's just number of times hit. Give me guns. What else am I going to pick up later? I could go for just some useful stuff, like maybe like a little Spinock. Although, I mean, I already have 179% might, so getting an extra 50% on top is not that significant. Whereas opposed to like Empty Tome, that's really big gains for everything. You're the guy who likes to AFK after a while. I can't really do it with this weapon, but I do like the weapon. It just doesn't fit my playstyle. That's fair. You ever plan to go back to Expedition 33, or did I miss that whole playthrough? Hey, what's up, LeVar? Over on YouTube, I would love to go back to Expedition 33. We kind of stopped playing it on stream and stuff just because there wasn't as much interest in the chat. But that's great to hear you were enjoying the playthrough. That kind of thing inspires me to maybe go back and finish it someday, you know? I had thought about doing it as like an off-stream VOD series. I really loved that game, and I want to see the rest of it. But yeah, thanks for jumping in. It's good to know there's interest, you know what I mean? Today's connections was rigged. It was kind of tough, Stripe. Could never say no to Tome. I do think it's the best. I like sort of say it jokingly a lot, but I do pretty much just believe that overall, cooldown is basically the best stat in the game. Every weapon benefits massively from firing faster. Often more so than just doing more damage. There's some exceptions. This Balatro weapon's a good example of one that, like, maybe would do better with just raw damage than cooldown. But, like, the rest of my weapons certainly are cooldown pilled. Cooldown Tome is basically Lumi Drill. Yeah, it's just really, really good. Is there a size? Yeah, there is. Candelabra, just make it giant. Yeah. Now we number go up. You hear Expedition 33 is good, but in case I end up playing it myself, I want to avoid spoilers. Only reason I didn't watch it, same with your Elden Ring. Very fair, very fair. That's very much so like a spoilable game, too. You know, Expedition 33 is like all about the story, and that's kind of part of the reason I want to play it, like, before the, like, awards season this year. It's kind of like how people that are super into movies want to watch a bunch of the Oscar movies. Expedition 33 is the kind of, you know, Oscar bait game that I would like to play the whole game. We get more duration here. I feel like duration likely evolves this weapon, so take it. Expedition 33, I've been enjoying watching people's heart break through the story. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, LeVar, I'm interested in going back to it. And if that's, you know, hearing you, having someone pop in and say they're interested, that definitely further inspires me to maybe do it at some point. So if anybody watching after the fact or here now, live, feels that way as well, let me know, you know? Because that's a game I want to play through. But it's a decent length story game, which has been covered a lot on Twitch. There's some kind of downsides to it. As far as analytics go, I also keep walking back up and right. I can't stop myself from, like, autopiloting up and right. Alright. Oh, DK, by the way, while you're here, my roommate started playing Digimon Time Stranger, and I was watching that a little bit last night. Looked very fun. Hey, we'll catch you later, Stripe. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Have a good night. If we don't see ya. Another big bouse. We also did not evolve our thing, so it looks like duration might not be the ticket. Yep, live on both YouTube and Twitch. Live on both YouTube and Twitch these days. That's why we broke the VOD channel off separately. Alright. No membership on YouTube? No, I haven't done the membership thing on YouTube yet because I don't know what I would offer to members. DK, to be transparent, that's why I don't do it. And I guess I could theoretically make a membership that's like, if you just want to support me, you can do this, and it doesn't come with anything. You ever decide to go back to Expedition 33? I'm right there. Well, hell yeah, LeVar. Once again, thank you for popping in and saying that. I appreciate it. It's, you know, that kind of shit inspires me to maybe do it. Feet redeemed for members. Members only get the feet. Applesauce, now you're talking. Let's do Candelabrador since that could evolve our thing. Nope. Fuck my tits. What the people want. I've shown my feet pretty explicitly a lot more than most Twitch streamers, I'd say. What, feet redeems happened 3 times here on this channel? 3 different times I've, like, gotten both of my feet right up to the camera. Feet for Twitch, belly button for YouTube. Just a close-up on my belly button. I'll try to make sure it's extra linty. Turn on a foot cam, bro. Yeah, you guys want to see my feeties right now are like dangling off this ottoman. I've got an ottoman underneath me and I'm resting my feeties on it like a child. What shoe size are the walker? What shoe size do I have? You see the face cam with the foot cam? Yeah. I have size 12 feet. And I don't know how that compares American to European or whatever. In America, I wear size 12. Curse. I like the 60% mic quite a bit. But more revives is nice in ways. And we'll do membership for like 99 cents and it gives people ad-free viewing. Oh, I wonder if I could do that. That's a good idea, DK. Size 12.5 here, so basically 13 in any store. The struggle is real. Yeah, I do find applesaucey with my shoes that it sort of depends on, like, the make. Sometimes I'll have to go up to, like, a 13, depending on, like, the type of shoe. But generally, like, the Vans I wear, like my default sneaker, those are a 12. Boost me. Magnet, game recovery every 5 levels. Luck, amount every 10 levels. Retaliates with a ground slam when taking damage. That's nice. The 20% luck is nice. But that's just plain area every level. I think that's worth it. Inverts most starting bonuses. Accumulating inverse cards reduces the risk factor. 11 UK. You're almost the same size then. 45 euro size. Massive. Let's go. Big feet. Crunch minimized on YouTube as I watch on Twitch. Best way to enjoy. Thank you. I appreciate you. For real. I think I gotta take the area. Let's look at everything. 400% area off rip. And recovery. Oh, but the area bonus lost off over 5 levels. Yeah. Minus cool at minus 30% might. Yeah. Just give me this one. I can take minus 10% might. We have plus 211% might. Hey, what's up, Nemo? Most people put on both, and plus YouTube ads are skippable. Yeah, that's... DK, if I can use memberships to make ads go away for people on YouTube, I'm gonna look into that. That's a good point. You and my mom have at least 2 things in common. Big feet and a love of Downton Abbey. Fuck yeah. Downton Abbey goes crazy. I'm desperate to rewatch it. It's been a long time. I've been trying to get Nemo and Amanda on board to rewatch it. And we're at a point where they seem pretty primed. Nemo, how are you feeling about a Downton watch through? Maybe not like as our very next show, but we did just finish The Penguin last night, which was good, by the way. I enjoyed The Penguin. The show that was like a spin-off from the Robert Pattinson Batman. Pretty good time. I would recommend it. There were some points that felt like sort of like, I don't know, shoehorned superhero fan servicey stuff, but largely it was really good. Better than I was expecting. I'll be Downton. Yes. Does that basically work for Amazon? I feel like a double agent robbing Bezos and giving his money to Crunch. Fuck yes. That's exactly what we want to see. Take the money out of that bald, ugly dick piece of shit's pocket and put it into mine. I'm also about to die. Like Penguin more than the Batman? Yeah, it was good, Yan. I was not expecting to like it as much as I did, and I was very invested by the end. Where is my fucking Evo for this? Okay, there it is. All right. Oh, we're okay here, baby. We're okay. It's never over. It's never over. Right now, I wouldn't even lose. I would just lose. Oh, no, I have 2 revivals, so actually we would be okay. I have 2 revivals, so we would be okay for 1 more death still, technically. Just bought a membership on another channel to get rid of ads because I had like 130 from doing servers on my phone. Nice. You're a Michael Keaton era enjoyer? That's very fair. The millennial that I am, I love, like, you know, The Dark Knight. And Batman Begins. Dark Knight Rises is kind of doo-doo, but it's still fun. Because a lot of the Keaton stuff I saw, like, as a kid too young to be into it, or not until later. But I do like it. Definitely something you could look into, because you're able to set the price to whatever you want membership to be on YouTube. That's true, but once again, a lot of people that offer membership do stuff where, like, videos go up, like, early and stuff for people, or they have, like, members-exclusive content. And I just didn't feel super good about offering it without having anything, like, member-specific. So if you can get rid of ads, then I'm a little more okay, like, you know, charging something for it. Dark Knight's best Batman movie across the board. I think I agree with that, but I also respect people's, right to disagree. What the lowest price you can set is that I've seen them as low as 99 cents. There's that evolution. Now we can lose our revive. And frankly, I wouldn't even be mad about it. Because it would open up the ability to get passives I like more. Jared Leto is my favorite Joker. That's it. Lifetime ban for Squid. No unban requests. I'm so confused with what's going on, but it's a lot. Oh yeah, Rams, is this your first time seeing Vampire Survivors? Best Batman ever. Oh, Batman Spider-Man? Oh, I fuck with Batman Spider-Man. When they're just like rolling around on the floor, bro. Always wanted to do a watch party on stream, but I get exhausted trying to set things up. Is that, do you mean like a watch party like all watching some kind of content, like watching a TV show or something? Because generally there's a lot of TOS stuff that's like very against that. We could go for more combinations with the birdies. You got the damn shirt from it? Let's go. I'm Batman. I'm Spider-Man. If you launch me, I'll be back in a bit. Hell yeah, Squid. It's optional, so if you just offered the lowest option just for ad-free, it could be worth it for some people, as is. Yeah. No, I didn't know that I could choose to make stuff ad-free. I wonder if I'm like a high enough level partner to do that. Because once again, if that's true, that's huge. IMO. Also, chat, did we recover or did we recover? Nobody was doubting me more than me there, and once we recovered, man. We're all right. We're in the damn mix. And there's another card down here. So I guess I could swap out one of the ones I don't like. Boost me. Might area every level. No, I have 4 cards. You can have more than 3. I got 4 of these fuckers. Getting my purse ready. What do the cards do? These are a new mechanic for this DLC that just came out. Part of the reason this is so confusing, Ramses, is you are not seeing Vampire Survivors immediately after booting it up. You're seeing, like, endgame Vampire Survivors when I'm playing a new DLC with, like, a bunch of crap and stuff. Here we go. New update of Vampire Survivors seems very intensive. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. We're cooking, though. I'll tell you that. We're cooking. Pricing options start from 99 cents to $4.99.99. Damn. Yeah, the cards right now offer me various bonuses, some of which scale with, like, level and stuff like that. So it basically seems like I'm rolling on cards that give different bonuses a la Balatro with different card modifiers, like Poly versus Inverse or whatever. Yeah, this is a Balatro crossover, Ramses. Charge $500 for feet picks? I mean, that would still be too cheap, right? Look how high our Balatro weapon's getting, by the way. We did not evolve it, though. What else would... This didn't evolve... Interesting. The weapon didn't evolve with area and didn't evolve with duration. What are some other things that would be like big characteristics of this weapon? Maybe actually it needs area or duration fully leveled. Some weapons need the tome to be fully leveled. One stuff on YouTube is a pain, but I've seen people fading the screen or adding a transparent box to help avoid copyright. Upgrading the bitrate damage? Yeah, oh, this game fucks the bit. It makes giant files, by the way, too. I have 217 gigs available on my PC right now, and OBS is estimating that if we continued recording this content, it would take us 5 hours to fill that up. We would fill 200 gigs in 5 hours if we continued recording Vampire Survivors. Yeah, a certain amount of dices? Yeah, maybe dice. Luck because gambling? Yeah. That's smart. All right, now we got another weapon slot opened up for the next birdie. How many cards can we get? Risk. Oh, so as we drive risk up, it's actually just increasing curse straight up. I see. Yeah, the game is killing the bitrate. It's not you. You do need maxed weapon and passive for evolution. Okay. So it could be duration. Curse every 5 levels. You get armor and might off rip. Gain a passive weapon slot? What? Excuse me, what? Gains a weapon slot? That's crazy. Gaining a set amount of gold, that's easy. Cooldown minus too much might. We're gonna check more passes per run? Yeah, that's crazy. +1 amount. 5 max HP every level with no cap is very good. But no, we gotta go for passive weapons. And yeah, we're up to 5 cards, so there might be a limit to your hand, but we haven't hit it yet. What do you do? I love Mortaccio. Amount, Anima of Mortaccio after 80 levels. 80 levels is pretty far off for us. Hey, Ramses, thank you for the hydrate. Coming up on 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes is where it ends, Flood. If we hit 30 minutes, we win. That's Curse. Free Duration, Reroll. Magnet, Kind of boring. What? Oh, cooldown bonus is lost. You see the crazy bonus before you see the thing is lost. 1 banish, 10% speed, an extra revival, crit damage 100% is kind of nice. So what's with the letters on some of these? 1 amount, 20% luck, growth. Gaining lots of weapons out of these. Amount, max health, get banish. 1% growth every level. We love those infinite uncapped ones. Thorns? Thorns was not a mechanic in the game before. There's not even a counter for it on the left. Look. Thorns is legitimately not a thing in Vampire Survivors prior to this, as far as I know. Vampire Survivors heads, can you confirm that? Megamonk inspired. Yeah, dude. Dice is political die. How many more dice do you have when you have dices? Infinite. Mind blown. No visual difference for pixels between the frames. The stream doesn't have to update it, so it doesn't need to send that data. But here, where every pixel is vomiting rainbow every frame, difference between the frame is huge, so it crushes it down. Yeah. There are other items that damage enemies that touch you in Vampire Survivors. Yeah, there are, but they haven't said it as explicitly as, like, you gain numerical thorns. You know? Still, though, I actually don't like this shit. Boost it again. 10 curse, 60% might is not bad. Whoa. That's it. Might, projectile speed, duration, and area every single level. That's it. Let's look at everything else. Let's look at it elsewhere. I was saying, DK, is this the first time thorns have been introduced as an explicit keyword? You gain thorns here in this DLC. Yeah, armor gives you retaliatory damage per level, but never seen thorns. Yeah, it's never said specifically you gain, like, 1 thorns. Maybe it is exactly the same as the retaliatory damage. Dude, this one's crazy. This one's crazy. Alright, and we got room now to just pick up other crap, by the way. Magic Wand's pretty ass, honestly, but we do have the evil for it. Why don't you just max out my Spellbinder instead and see if we can get that evolution? Thorns is way easier to say, yeah. Poly, foil, info, etc. have descriptions up far right of screen. Oh yeah, they do actually. I'm probably covering that with my face cam. I'm probably I should probably move my face cam, to be fair. A good call out, Dirk. I don't want any of you. I always like a little Bible. But no, we're looking for other bird. What am I talking about? We need other bird. Show me other bird. Show me other bird. Don't do this to me. All right, take this to save some rerolls, I guess. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter, but... Don't take this. Reroll, please. Yes, bird! We got it, baby. We're getting so many combinations. And that Diablo does. Thorns will reflect their damage back to retaliation. It's based on your armor, I think. Maybe. Evolve me? Nope. The Balatro weapon 100% upgrades with this little Balatro guy being maxed out here, doesn't he? He goes into a weapon passive slot. Nobody confirm. Nobody confirm, but that makes a lot of sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me. We got to get little dipshit here all the way up to level 9, and then we're going to be able to max level our Balatro weapon. Yeah, level the outer saboteur. Thanks again to Leah. The ad warning has popped up twice now, and I can tell it to suck it. Hell yeah, Flood. Hell yeah. Alright. Rush this guy down. I kind of want to save that chest to evolve something, though. The visuals on screen? Yeah, it's crazy. You're farther away. Can we get little Jim Bob to show up? Yes. Can't believe Mira doubted your run. I know, craziness. I only even ate that one revive. We stayed alive at a period when it was incredibly tight. It's all coming back to me, man. Played a lot of this game. I'm what they call a pro, you know? No, it's fake news. It was very close. We're okay, and there's level 9. There's level 9. Get this up. Holy. And go luck as well, in case luck matters. Usually doubting is Hex's gig, but tonight, there it is. There it is. Requires max outer saboteur. Evolved as a second zone. Zone effects multiply when combined. Oh, oh! That's fun, dude. Yeah, buddy. We did go kind of sicko mode on this run. I combined, like, about to combine the birds as well. I've got the combined guns, the combined whips. We're about to have the combined birds. Cookie clicker looking ass. Yeah, and look, Modi's here. Something, I don't even know what happened there. Holy. Watch it on the OBS. Can't believe it took you that long to not assume the new item was key. Yeah, no, I'm just dumb. Straight up just stupid. I got there, though. I got there, yeah. Calculating the mass of the sun before shooting it. Oh, like some Frieza shit? Like some Frieza shit? Oh, is that the last B-Hoppy? Or is it still one more? Alright. No, it's okay. I'm so relieved you sorted it out. We got there. And I thought of it, it probably would have happened naturally with enough time anyways. It probably, you know, like I just would have leveled that and it would have happened, but I'm glad that it went this way. After this, if we get to take another weapon, I'm going to want to take garlic, so give me Pomarola. We haven't taken garlic at all yet tonight. And we are probably going to combine the words, throw a little garlic on top, and we are going to be unkillable, bro. We're going to be fucking unkillable. Good night, chat. I should have been sleeping already. Hell yeah, Grady. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. We'll catch you later. Have a good night, man. There's our combined birds. We have one more weapon slot opened up. We could go for the bats, but no, I want garlic. Not Santa Javelin, I want garlic. War Pigs, yeah, War Pigs goes crazy with everything. You guys see that video of Vera Farmiga? She's an actress. She was in like The Departed. She's in a bunch of she's in the Conjuring movies. Ooh. Armadillo. What can we take that would be nice? If I could take something totally random, give me a little crown, man. Give me a little crown. How many cards can we stack up? But yeah, Vera Farmiga is in like a Black Sabbath cover band or some shit. Pretty sick. Boost me? There's a video of her doing War Pigs. It's awesome. Might every level. Armor bonus every time you take damage. Pretty nice. Might, Curse, Gold Fever. Projectile Speed. Orologian when skipping a level up. I mean, I think it's this one. Might every level. On Bates Motel, yeah. Oh, you've grown even weapons or just money or chicken? Yeah. It's similar to, have you done any limit breaking yet? Because that's what limit breaking is like as well, which I have turned off at this point, but the cards are helping us overcome it. Also, you two gotta combine. There you go. Fun that you have to, like, manually do that. Show me garlic, baby. Show me garlic. None of this is garlic. Put a shitload of VS on mobile around 2 years ago. Nice. No limit breaking, but man's multiplier is E80, XE8. Yeah, we're chilling. We got it there. No problem, dude. I'm not all talk with Vampire Survivors. I know a little bit about something. Mostly talk, but I know a little bit about something. That gives me. Bandolier me again? Alright. Starting to really not be able to see dick. Bitrate's going in the damn turlet. Don't phaser me. Garlic. Yes. Alright, we get another one of these? Nah. Boost. Critical, you get armor for 10 seconds. Greed, thorns. Area every level. And amount after defeating set number of enemies. Could be nice. Minus armor, minus might. Gaining curse every 5 levels. Nah. Might every level, might every level. It's that. 2% might every level is goated. The scene from Spaceballs. We have an extra passive slot now, by the way. We have another one we can fill still. I guess give me a tracked orb at this point, just to... We got more slots after that, man. Give me spinach. Are our slots full yet? They're not. Give me armor. Dude, we still got more slots. That's crazy, man. Oh, wait, I should have saved that to get evolved garlic. I should have saved that to get evolved garlic. What's going on Twitch, but the game still looks good on YouTube with all this chaos going on? That's probably because YouTube has a longer delay. Well, on YouTube, DK, like, you're hearing this message after... You're hearing me say this after 10 or 15 seconds instead of Twitch is hearing it after, like, 4 seconds on average or something. So, and I think part of that is YouTube, like, takes longer to, like, parse the bitrate or something. There's some shit like that. Alright. Spaceballs 2 gonna be legendary. Yeah, encoding for speed versus quality. And part of the reason these Vampire Survivors videos end up so giant is I have my recording encoding settings set differently from my stream encoding settings. So the video will be better quality when I post the VOD on YouTube. It will not be like the Twitch bitrate. It's a separate higher bitrate that I record with. So Vampire Survivors still takes even that one down sometimes. Because Vampire Survivors is mighty. Alright. Ah, yes, frames. Yeah, what's up, Squiggy? Welcome in. We're chilling. We're framing it up. Frame rate Vampire Survivors, not bitrate survivors. This is what it is. Alright, get Garlic up there for the Evo. We're about to hit 28 minutes. We died last time at like 28 or so, right? So about now is Dangerous. Parmagus... Actually, no, take the Garlic, but... Parmagus is nice. This is crazy. Don't do Curse. Do Gold. Take Trona's box and just banish, but at level 9. Way too easy for you, bro. It's too easy, man. What are you gonna do? Alright, 28 minutes. Dude, they're like not even making it on the screen. Get on YouTube and boost your YouTube up. You got plenty of people watching on Twitch, and the YouTube side needs love too. I appreciate it, DK. Yeah, chill over on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube as well, because for some people it's more convenient for any number of reasons. So, you know what I mean? Having people over there is rad as well. It obviously doesn't have all the functions of like the Twitch side, but sorry, no Curse for me. Same with you. Get out of here, Curse. Insane. Insane. Alright, I think we're good to just chill, right? You won, yeah. I think we got it. I think we got it. I do like how you have to manually combine those. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, it's doing the Balatro thing, Yan. Dude, my PS5 can't even handle it. I'm dropping frame, like I'm literally, it's getting framey. There's our Garlic Evo. Dude, the PS5's gonna fucking fry. We're literally gonna cook my PS5 with Vampire Survivors. The game crashed, I absolutely still win. It's literally, it's gotten to the point where the game is slowing down, by the way. Like, seconds are taking longer than a second because our frames are dropping so hard. Like, right now, it's taking more than a second for a second to happen. Noida level of you when you crash the game. I can't believe my last Noida run at the end of the other day is gone. Nuked. Crashed. There it is. Just quit. We don't need to revive. We got it. That's the win. That's the win. Yeah, I didn't click the speed up button either. Yeah. And look at that. 2 unlocks. We got the weapon and we unlocked another character to play as, it looks like. Cameo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. What did the most damage here? What was our Deeps profile looking like? Bandolier with 1.4 million, man. We got that pretty late, too. We only had that for almost 5 minutes. Almost 5 minutes. 1.4 million damage. Damn, dude. That's crazy. Way more than, like, anything else. And that's 1.4 million DPS, by the way. Like, the closest other thing was the Thunderloop and the Fuala whatever did, like, 50 million each. Oh, yeah, pay the believers. Pay the believers. Dirk, there you go, buddy. That's giving it to more enemies with more health to hit. That's true, actually, Cooper. That's a good point for why. And it was just... Oh, sometimes the weapons in Vampire Survivors that do the most damage aren't because they have a higher DPS output than another weapon, but because they got to the enemies and killed them first. You know, it's not a matter of DPS, it's a matter of, like, availability. All right, that was a good run. Let's end our first Vampire Survivors video of the night there. We'll probably come back and play for another, like, hour or so. Probably come back and play for another hour or so, do one more video tonight. So, send that video there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you're watching live, follow, click and like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Watching after the fact, thank you for being here. Appreciate you, everybody.